7 greatest African leaders over the past 80 years and what they did. They made history. Welcome to AfterSchoolAfrica.com, and today we are taking a look at 7 greatest African leaders the past 80 years and what they did. This list is in no particular order and is based on individuals who altered the political and economic destinies of the African people. Number 1. Nelson Mandela. He is best regarded as a freedom fighter and a human rights crusader. He also played a role in South Africa's anti-apartheid movement. Mandela studied law at the South African Native College in 1944. He joined the ANC and became the leader of the group's youth league. Mandela was part of 100 other activists who were arrested for treason upon the death of many unarmed South Africans who were black in 1960, as well as the banishment of the ANC. Mandela changed his tune on non-violence, advocating taking down the South African regime. He went to Algeria for training in guerrilla warfare. Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment. He was finally set free in February 11, 1990 by President de Klerk after 27 years in prison. He served as president of South Africa from 10 May 1994 to 14 June 1999. Today, he is regarded as a symbol of global peace and he is considered the best leader in the history of Africa. Number 2. Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah studied at Lincoln University, United States. In 1947, Nkrumah came back to his birthplace in the Gold Coast. The area was submerged in conflicts. Trying to break free from British rule, touting non-violence, Nkrumah formed the Convention People's Party to oust British authorities. One more protest got Nkrumah arrested. However, he won the first official Gold Coast general election while in prison. His effort as Prime Minister was lauded for his implementation of improved road conditions, healthcare, and schools. In 1960, Ghana became a republic and Nkrumah became the first president. There were many attempts to take his life and Nkrumah went into hiding for the remainder of his regime. After he left office, Ghana fell apart. In 1966, Nkrumah left the country to visit Beijing. In his absence, the army seized power in Ghana. Upon his return, he was exiled. He sought asylum in Guinea, where he lived out the rest of his life. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, born 29 October 1938. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is a Liberian politician who served as the 24th president of Liberia from 2006 to 2018. Sirleaf was the first elected female head of state in Africa. When she returned to Liberia in 1997 after working with Citibank and having served twice as Deputy Minister of Finance and Minister of Finance, she ran for president, finishing second. Finally, she ran for president again in 2005. Renamed as the Iron Lady, she won the election on November 23, 2005. She was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2011 for carving a better future for women. Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan was a Ghanaian diplomat who served as the 7th Secretary General of the United Nations from January 1997 till December 2006. In the evening of December 13, 1996, Annan was named Secretary General of the United Nations, making him the first black African to hold the post. His achievements, which landed him on this list, are too numerous to mention. Annan and the United Nations were the co-recipients of the 2001 Nobel Peace Prize for their work for a better organized and more peaceful world. After the September 2001 terrorist attack on the USA, he played a crucial role in stimulating the General Assembly and the Security Council to take actions for combating terrorism. Julius Nyerere. Julius Nyerere was the first Prime Minister of the independent Tanganyika and then the first President of Tanzania. In 1953, Nyerere became the President of the Tanganyika African Nation Union (TANU) to fight for independence from the British. The British nominated Nyerere to become a member of the Tanganyika Legislative Council. The leader resigned in protest of the state's slow process of achieving independence. With his effort, Tanganyika became independent on December 9, 1961. He pushed for a socialist way of life and emphasized financial sustainability in Tanzania. He remained a public servant throughout the rest of his life. Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta was the first president of Kenya. Kenya gained independence in 1963. Jomo Kenyatta served as the leader of Kenya from the time it became independent till his death in 1978. He was the Prime Minister between 1963 and 1964 and President between 1964 and 1978. He brought stability and economic growth to Kenya. He pursued a pro-Western, anti-communist economy philosophy and foreign policy. He also oversaw his country's admission to the United Nations. Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie was a member of the Solomonic dynasty. He served Ethiopia as its regent from 1916 to 1930 and as its emperor from 1930 to 1974. He fended off an invasion by Italy in 1936 at the League of Nations. He condemned the use of chemical weapons by Italy against his people during the Second Italo-Ethiopian War. He played a significant role in starting the Organization of Africa Unity. His views resulted in Ethiopia becoming a charter member of the UN. Which great African leaders do you think should have made the top 7? Tell us in the comment section below. Like and share if you found this helpful. If you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel to receive more videos like this. Until next time, your success matters.